It always happens at midnight. You lie awake, staring at the ceiling, suddenly filled with an intense surge of motivation. You promise yourself that tomorrow will be different. You're going to wake up early, fix your diet, break the habit, and finally build the life you actually want. But then, tomorrow arrives. The alarm rings. And instantly, an invisible, crushing wall of resistance slams down in front of you. Your bed feels warmer. The old routine feels safer. The motivation you felt just hours ago completely vanishes, replaced by a heavy, rationalized urge to just stay the same. Most people look at this loop and reach a painful conclusion. I lack discipline. I'm just lazy. But psychology tells a completely different story. You aren't fighting a lack of willpower. You are fighting a highly sophisticated, millions of years old survival mechanism. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to save it. To understand why change feels like a physical battle, we have to travel back in time. For 99% of human history, the world was an incredibly hostile place. Energy was scarce, predators were constant, and a single mistake meant death. Deep inside your brain sits the amygdala, your primitive, Stone Age security guard. To this ancient guard, the primary goal of life isn't happiness, fulfillment, or self-improvement. It is pure survival. And the guard has a very simple rulebook. If the routine you did yesterday kept you alive, then that routine is classified as safe. It doesn't matter if your current routine is scrolling social media, eating junk food, or procrastinating. To your primitive brain, it works because you are still breathing. The moment you try to change, even if it's a good change, like going to the gym, the security guard sounds the alarm. Change requires metabolic energy, and to a brain built for scarcity, wasting energy on the unknown feels like walking straight into danger. In modern psychology, this biological defense mechanism is driven by a process called homeostasis. Think of it as your brain's internal thermostat. It is constantly adjusting your neurochemistry to keep your behavior perfectly balanced within your comfort zone. When you make a sudden, massive decision to change your life, you are aggressively turning up that thermostat. And the brain responds immediately. It floods your system with discomfort, sudden boredom, anxiety, and a barrage of rationalizing thoughts like, "I'll just start next Monday." This is the comfort trap. Your brain actively uses discomfort as a weapon to force you back into submission. The tragedy is that we take this discomfort as a sign that we are doing something wrong. In reality, that intense resistance is proof that you are doing something right. You have finally triggered the boundary of your evolution. So, how do you defeat a security guard that has been evolving for 2 million years? You don't fight him. You sneak past him. The biggest mistake we make is trying to change everything all at once. When you try to change the whole landscape, the security guard panics and locks down the system. Instead, you must use the power of the micro step. If you want to start reading, don't try to read for an hour. Just open the book and read one single sentence. If you want to build a business, don't focus on the massive project. Just open a blank document and write a single title. By shrinking the action down to something that takes less than 2 minutes, you bypass the brain's alarm system completely. The movement is too small for the security guard to notice, but once you break the initial friction, homeostasis resets. The unknown slowly becomes the familiar. Stop trying to leap across the canyon. Just take one invisible step and let your evolution work for you instead of against you.